Something is wrong with our food.
Over the last 40 years, the United States has been exposed to something that our biology was never intended to handle.
From hidden toxic food additives to the rise of ultra-processed foods, the modern food system is more complex and potentially more dangerous than ever.
Energy-dense, highly palatable, rapidly absorbable, ultra-processed foods that have altered our metabolism and have resulted in the greatest increase in chronic disease in our history. Type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, hypertension, abnormal lipids, fatty liver, heart attacks, stroke, heart failure.
From our food.
From our food.
Have you ever read the ingredient labels of the food you buy?
This is McDonald's French fries. In the U.S., there's 11 ingredients. In the U.K., there's 3, and salt is optional. An ingredient called dimethylpolysiloxane is an ingredient preserved with formaldehyde, a neurotoxin, in the U.S. version. This is used as a foaming agent so they don't have to replace the oil that often, making McDonald's more money here in the United States. But they don't do that across the pond. This is Skittles. Notice the long list of ingredient differences. 10 artificial dyes in the U.S. version and titanium dioxide. This ingredient is banned in Europe because it can cause DNA damage. Artificial dyes are made from petroleum, and products containing these dyes require a warning label in Europe that states it may cause adverse effects on activity and attention in children. And they have been linked to cancer and disruptions in the immune system. This on the screen back here is Gatorade. In the U.S., they use red 40 and caramel color. In Germany, they don't. They use carrot and sweet potatoes to color their Gatorade. And let's look at cereal. General Mills is definitely playing some tricks on us. They launched a new version of Trix just recently in Australia. It has no dyes. They even advertise that when the U.S. version still does.
So what is the difference between food in the United States and abroad? Processed chemical crap. High fructose corn syrup and seed oils, they're in everything. You ever look at the label of something you buy all the time? Half of that label is probably going to be chemical crap. And if you took that same exact product and you went abroad, you'll see that their version of that food, the ingredient list is at least 50% smaller. There is no mystery in what's going on here. Is our country's food supply is tarnished.
Okay, I have a quick story about American food quality and the effects of American food and eating it. So our daughter has been going to a French immersion school for the last 7 years. And so we've gotten to know a lot of the teachers who are usually French teachers coming over here in most cases on a contract. And so we've talked to them about this, and I've heard multiple times from teachers something along the following lines. You know, it's really weird. I came here and I've been eating the exact same diet, exact same food, everything the same. I walk, exercise the same amount and everything. I put on 10 to 15 pounds during the school year. I go back to France in the summer, weight comes off. So this isn't talking about the poison and the health issues and everything, but obviously there's something in our food. They're eating the exact same food, different quality, and it's causing them to just balloon up and bloat and all these other things and gain weight. So my question is, what the hell are they putting in our food? Just lost all trust, and it's just very simple. They ban all of the stuff that we allow in our food here. There's something like 3,000 ingredients or something that they don't allow, like for example in the EU, they don't allow these ingredients, and we happily in America put them in our food.
I have personal experience on both directions. People that have come from another country, visit the United States, they ate our cheese, some of our junk food, and they felt like crap. They could eat cheese back in their home country, but they came here, they ate our cheese, pizza, and they got sick. I spent many months outside the United States, and I ate some junk food, which I usually don't eat much back home. But when you're out and about, you want to try new things. So I did. And then what I noticed was it wasn't negatively impacting my body. The huge shocker was I didn't see any negative impact in my body. Let's say a big pasta meal, and I eat Italian pasta, it's great. But if you ate that all the time, it's going to hit you in the gut. There's no doubt about it. That's heavy carbs. But when I was traveling, all the stuff that I ate, none of it made me feel sick. I didn't feel blah, and I didn't get fat. My face thinned out a bit, and my abs showed better. Considering I personally experienced it, and I did it over a long period of time, there's truth be told, there's something different with our food than many other countries.
I remember looking at Nutella when I was in Italy, and the ingredients were completely different in the way that they process Nutella versus what you buy in the United States. Now, the same goes if you even go to a fast food restaurant like McDonald's in Paris versus the United States. They're using different ingredients. In the United States, the chemicals that are used in the food supply tend to be much more toxic than what you'd find in certain areas of Europe like Norway, France, and Italy.
This is not bread. This is how bread is supposed to look. This type of bread is the reason that you can probably go to Europe and eat a sourdough baguette and feel fine. This is American bread, an ingredient list a mile long, full of dough conditioners, preservatives, folic acid in the flour, which is harmful for humans, a synthetic form of vitamin B9, folate, which is difficult for humans to metabolize. Higher levels of folic acid in cord blood have actually been associated with increased rates of autism in children. That's scary. All of that is in this fake American bread. This is the type of bread that must use yeast because it's not fermented properly, and this is why your stomach hurts. Like so many things, there is a historical, artisanal version of something. A lot of people can eat sourdough bread and be fine. I don't think anyone can eat this type of garbage American processed bread and be healthy. This is not food. This is not bread. This is true bread.
If you enjoyed this video and you like a more in-depth version, leave a comment and share your experience with the food issue here. Have you gone abroad and seen the difference in the food quality? Remember to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I appreciate your time. I'll see you soon.